Alright. Gonna give it a minute, make sure that OBS isn't gonna give me any problems. Welcome back to the Blueprints. It's been about a week. I'm trying to find an appropriate stream schedule, but we were on day 4 last time. Got kind of 2 permanent upgrades. And we got 2 stars in the observatory, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with day 5. Oh, one thing I do need to pull up. Hold up. Where are my notes? Here we are. And to make sure that I have all of this open, just in case, I have to pull those up at some point when I have everything. Just some things to keep in mind as I play, different names of different characters. I also think I might have made a wrong prediction, but when we get there, I will kind of describe. Anyway, do we have anything here? Event of my death. Okay, so that's still there every time. I could go check out the outside for the west path. I do have the steps, but let's see here. We have the pantry, the closet, or the bedroom. Not great picks. I do like trying to go the entire way either one direction so I can have all the rooms on the bottom there. I wouldn't say no to a pantry though. Kind of get started. And if anything, we can kind of loop back around and create a dead end that way. Like a hallway here is not terrible. Actually, no, a hallway here is kind of terrible because we already have a room that's going in that direction. So we can kind of save this for later. A good idea would be the nook, actually. So we'll grab the nook and put that there. Ooh, we get a magnifying glass, actually. Inspect documents. Let's see. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. And has many that will take to his grave. Sinclair has many secrets that he will take to his grave. I'm assuming that's what it says. Billiard puzzle notes. So we kind of already kind of figured this out with the colors. And then like its order operation is from the bullseye towards in. So it's kind of nice that we picked up the glass there just to get a confirmation on how that puzzle works. So we are looking for something that goes 2 ways, like the chapel or the den. I like the den here. And a guest bedroom or a closet. I do like... Either one of these is fine for here. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of putting a guest bedroom here. We also have the compass. Draws plans leading north more frequently. I'll happily take that. Let's see. The goal of today is I'm going to try to get to the Antichamber. Let's see. I'm not the best at puzzle games. Do I want to keep going this way? Or do I want to fill out the rest? We'll use one more this way, because we start running into locked rooms this point forward. We can open up the garage. That might be a play. Because the garage will give us 3 keys, plus we can open up our path to the west path. Yeah, I think that's a good play. And if we find the car keys, we can kind of come back here and open this up. Oh, wait, I can't because I need to get the, Oh, I didn't have the power yet. Okay, that's fine. You know, I don't hate that start. We kind of killed ourselves a little bit, but we still have a way to go north, so we're fine. I think at this point, let's go out to here and check out what bonus building we have. I don't know. I just hope I'm enjoying this game. I like solving little mysteries as I game, and intriguing. I'm wondering if we can actually figure out why the rooms are moving around. Okay. Shelter, tool shed, or trading post. The shelter's interesting. Actually, no, the shelter is actually interesting. I'm actually might want to take that. And the reason why I want to take that... Okay. So this is... On day 4, I ran into a room called the... Was it the Vault? And on the Vault, it had a date. For November 10th. Now, with it being day 5, our date should be... November 11. And I want to set it up to be the 11 a.m. Did that work? Okay. So I accepted it. There is a thing. So what I want to do... This is probably going to be a waste of time. Well, I could kind of explore other rooms. But let's go back to the den real quick and find out what time it is. Because if I did this right, that safe should be open when those clocks say 11. Gee, there's a giant clock right there, huh? It's roughly 9, but let me double check. Yeah. Okay. So when this hits 11, I'm gonna go try to open up that safe. So we got a little bit of time, I hope. Just keep an eye on that. The nursery, the corridor is always left unlocked. It wouldn't be a bad pick here, because it'll get us past our dead end on the left. Okay, so let's see here. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's a false statement. They can't have 2 winners. All 3 boxes contains gems. That is false. So this has got to be a true statement. Yoink. A hallway here isn't terrible, but I don't want to continue yet. I want to actually see what we do on the right here. Dark room wouldn't be bad here. Dark room, we would lose our ability to create the next room, but at the same time, we already have the hallway that can kind of lead there. I think it's fine. If this is a dead end, it doesn't hurt. Why is the oh, because we're sheltered from it. Never mind. I was worrying for nothing. Observatory would be kind of nice. Getting another star. House experiments or a storeroom. I think the observatory. Just get that out of the deck, and we'll get our star. So we got additional steps. The library. Discover less common rooms while drafting in the library, or closet, or a bedroom. Yeah, so we're essentially creating a dead end here, no matter what we pick. I don't think I've taken the library, so maybe use it as the some new room. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you drop the library. Sightseeing Guide to Reddington. The Swimbird by Mary Marigold. Ooh. That's interesting. The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. History of Orinda, yeah, Caleb Manning. EPCW Pump System User Manual or the Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing what the Swimbird is, and the reason why that, we learned that Mary Marigold was actually our mother. It might be interesting to see what she wrote, because we read the Red Prince. We read the Red Prince, so it'd be interesting to see what her other book says. The House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in the house, press R. Okay. Okay, so this basically just shows our records. Alright. So we've got a decent start. We got 4 keys, 4 gold. Again, I think the big thing here is just information. I don't care if it's annoying if I keep running back to the den. Like, that's the thing, is like I just want to get that launder currency. Workshop combines items. We know what the commissary is. We've already been in there. Okay, here's my thinking at the moment. This is a new room. And so it might be some more information. Plus, we get to see a new mechanic. Plus, it's a dead end, and it's like this would just be a perfect place for a dead end anyway. We could technically kind of like... See, workshop's new too, but again, I could probably use that to get further along in the house. So let's just go this for now. Got 2 coins out of it. Some bleach. Wash and dry. Wait, okay, hold up. So the spin cycle, the service costs 5. All your, we'll exchange all your gems for all your coins. So I can get myself 6 gems and 1 coin. Wash and dry does the same thing, but keys and gems. So if we wanted to swap those around, fluff and fold will service will cost 10. All your keys with all of your coins. So no matter what, I'd be costing 5 coins. It's an interesting service. But I don't have enough goodies to make it worth at the moment. I can't think of, like, why you'd want to do that. You'd have to have a lot of money to make that worth in the first place. Hello, I'll take a gem. Okay, we're pushing almost 10. We could do a little bit more exploration. Commissary, storeroom, or chapel. I think the chapel here. We should. Oh yeah, actually we're sheltered from it, so we don't have to even worry about the negative. So that's fine. Drawing room. Drawing room here wouldn't be terrible because we can create another dead end. Ah, here we go. Breaker box. So... Oh, now we can turn the garage on. Wait, do we have the garage here? Pretty sure we did. Let's start making our way back. We have two... Actually, we'll do one more. Should be open for a little while, so I'm not too worried about losing it. Courtyard would cost me 1 gem. Now let's redraw. We do it for free anyway. The greenhouse. The boudoir. Again, this is new. We have never been in here, so... Oh, this is where... So the greenhouse is where we put the... Because there's a broken handle I've found sometimes. Breeze found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find be worthy trade. What? Gems that shine in night and rain. The clues you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find worthy trade. Okay. Okay. Sure. Not quite sure what that means. Do I want to go that way? Screw it. An aquarium is the only thing that'll help me continue. But I don't have the gem. Oh no, I don't have the gems. Unfortunate. And that closes it off, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I think that's it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Sometimes it's just how the draft works. But we're here for the mystery, not so much the puzzle right now. So at this time, I'm going to go back out to the shelter, and that safe should be open. I don't have a terminal password for that. Okay, I don't want to mess with it just in case. Should be opening any second now. I wish there was kind of a way to check the time in here. Damn, we still got a little bit of time. What to do while we wait? Let's see, let me just double check in the building, make sure. Yep, it seems like everything. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I should have tried to see if I can go just a little bit further. It's kind of moving a little quick, so it shouldn't take that long. It could be worse. It could be real life minutes. Okay, I'm gonna start making my way back there because it should open by the time I get there, and then we'll call it a day. I'm going to try to be a little quicker on the next run, just because we are starting to see all of the same rooms, and it's generally when I see something new or maybe like a puzzle that I haven't been able to solve, that's when I'll slow down. So what can we discover while we're here? What's interesting, okay, so just a couple things we can take note here. The Red Guard is interesting. I'm guessing maybe that's like the police or government or something. So the Red Guard is probably searching for people. And then there's the idea that there's 3 of us down here. It's interesting. Opening yet? So I'm wondering who was being hidden down here. Can I not open you up yet? Like, what the heck? I should have been correct on the date. I don't have a way to confirm it right in this run, but in the last one, if I used the date correctly... I might have been a little too early. Okay. Aha! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Seven. Okay. I'm gonna make this interesting because it's a red letter. So the color red seems to have a very interesting thing here. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long set unfavorably with me and my father, and I would freely admit that to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence have been attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I have felt strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. Circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that have once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I have reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. Conversations that shed more light on the mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. I mean, this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced have given me renowned optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In the distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains drape across our skies are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Okay, so we have another name here that I'm going to make note of. We have Courtney. I'm assuming she's talking about Sinclair is her uncle, so this would be a niece. Okay, so we... Interesting. I actually wasn't sure that would work out, but I'm glad it kind of did, because we found a secret. Holy crap. Anyway, I'm going to put 7 is written from Courtney regarding missing mother. Okay, so, nice. Call that a day. Not the best house, but I'll take the secret. I did have a funny one that I did want to show you. I think I cut it off on the last stream before I actually it said what kind of house I got. But we can go to our house history. So we have a mid-sized inn on the first day, mid-sized villa, and then I got Garden Hotel of the Dead. That was just interesting to me. We created the Haunted Mansion. Okay. This time, I'm going to start with our outdoor room. And the reason I'm going to start that, I feel like, depending on what I get with this room, it shifts how I'm going to do my inside run. So, we can get the tool shed, the hovel. Special floors will not cost steps instead of money or items for trade. There's one thing I wanted to... Actually, the hovel, I think, helps us out because... This is another name I didn't put down. Ravane. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance to the grounds has greatly been appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your service as groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. So this was our old groundskeeper. So, another name... Ravane. Fired. Groundskeeper. And there we go. We'll need to read the rest of that. Is there anything else in here that's very useful? We got a dig spot over there. Oh yeah, there's one of these too. We'll turn that back on. Alright. Anything else in here? Doesn't help us too much, except for, you know, we no longer need gems so much. We do have some steps to play around with, but it would be better if that was like on a run where I had, I don't know. I think the sauna gave us like additional 20 steps. I think I'll take the right side this time. I find myself going to the left a lot, and that might be what's hurting me. It's like I'm like doing the same thing every time. So just for the sake of difference, let's go this way. We put a guest bedroom up. I don't hate the idea of just having a dead end here. And a parlor here is not bad. So what do we have? The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. Gems are in the white box. Well, this one can't be true. Because if all statements with white are always true, then all of them would be true. And all there has to be a falsehood. Right? Okay, so the trick here is, even though this is a false statement, what part of it is the false? So statements with the word white are not always true is the correct statement. The statement on the white box is true, cannot be true, because if this is true, then they would all be true. So this is also false. But if this is the true statement, the white gems are in the white box, this holds, that would fit that not always true, while still being, it's weird. The statement itself is not true, but it was the correct box. I guess is what I was trying to get at. Getting a chapel out of the way wouldn't be terrible. Yoink. I'll take that too. Commissary. Corridor. Let's see here. For us to grab. We can grab a security room. Security room here wouldn't be terrible because then we're using a lot of our steps around it. Oh, damn it, we're already at the keycard thing. Okay. Take a look at the terminal real quick. Nothing in the house. Change the security setting to low, and then if it's offline, make sure they're unlocked if it's offline. But unfortunately, it's still activated right now. Put a den here. Be back to the previous room. Now, if I go through here, is this room going to be a keycard one? No. It's okay. It's actually interesting that I got a red letter here. So, I guess that's something they're gonna find more of them, maybe. Not the best room, but I'll take it. There's just 5 for every red room in the house, but I don't have any money. Wouldn't be a bad start though. I'd already have additional 10 steps. A closet here is not terrible. Because if we can dead end this, it makes the we do have no reason to go into the gymnasium. And so we never have to worry about losing steps that way again. these two in the run. So we'll go Nook. West Wing Hallway. Kind of need our steps back. We're losing a lot of them. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and we get a sledgehammer. Would have taken a shovel, but that's fine. I mean, you kind of have to. We're gonna start getting into locked rooms, so we definitely need the keys. So we'll take those for now. Uh-huh. Okay, so... Interesting. Mount Holly pump control. Go to the Heifarium, the reservoir, the aquarium, the kitchen, the greenhouse. Okay, so if I want to pull... Because I kind of want to see something. Room pump 4 is the... Okay. Can I drain from the pool? No, I want it to go the other way. I don't want to fill it. I want to drain it. Okay, so if I want it to go from, there's pump 1, it goes to pump 1. And I want it to go tank 2. We'll go to the kitchen. So for that one, kitchen's pump 4. Water reservoir will go from pump 3 to the kitchen, which would be the correct one. Right? Let's go ahead and flip this back here. No, that's draining from the kitchen. I don't want it to drain from the kitchen. Oh, god damn it. How do I... Pump 2 tanks. Oh, wait. Hold up. And then we'll just go like that. No. That goes to the greenhouse. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, this is fine. Because we're going to drain it from the pool. Okay. Got quite a lot of it drained, but I'm not completely done. And I'm not even sure if there's anything to be done from draining the pool, but I'm going to keep trying. So there's got to be some way to have the water go from... There's got to be a way to get water from there into the reserve tank, right? Question is, how do I do that? Because no matter what, I won't be able to displace all of the water. Well, I could. I think I could if I can... No, that's not doing it. Stop! 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 What if I... Okay. Kitchen is 4. 4... Is there no way to transfer, like, one... Thing is, I'm trying to transfer, like, some water... Okay. We're going to try something dumb here. So... I need to transfer some water into the storage tank for 2 here. So what I'm going to do, is we're going to drain this back into the kitchen, just to fill that up. We're going to go from the fountain and drain some of that out, because the fountain goes to 1, right? And fountain goes to pump 2, and we could switch where the direction for pump 2 to tank 1 or 2. What I'm going to do is drain 1 into 2, use tank 1 from the pool, put that water back into tank 1, and that should give us the room what we need. So what I need is, we are going from the fountain, and that is going to require pump 2. also is going to require us to switch this back here to go in the direction of this tank. Great. Didn't work. Maybe this way? There we go. Okay. Now, I switch the other way. No, 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 go back. Now, we're gonna go to the pool. I swear this makes sense. Nice. Again, I don't know how to get to the reservoir tank, but so we're just doing it the best we can here. We're gonna select the fountain. And then we just need to select the pool again. And that should drain the water from the pool. Look at that. I'm not sure that effort was worth it. Thought it was gonna be like a door down here or something. I do have a commissary, but it's so far back that I've already lost enough steps. I don't think it's worth going back to. Spread keys throughout the house for that. Again, that's a new room, so okay, I'll take it. Suppose like to make sense, this is a locker room. Half of them are going to be locked. It doesn't really hurt us to use our keys. I probably could have done it a little bit better, but fuck it, because I think the game just spread some keys throughout the house. Oh, that might have actually screwed myself a little bit. Whatever. I don't feel like this was a winning run anyway. Servants' quarters, +1 key for every bedroom in the house. Actually, you know what? That's perfect to where we are. Just, which I think this is a new room too, so we have 4 keys. Hartley. I don't know if we've spoken often of this day, and I think there's anything I can say the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-hearted gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I'd always known this final letter could give me a perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclinations to say aloud what has already been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to St. Clair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar as a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of a young Master Simon. That end, I wish you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. As soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trisdale to you and your family. Lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly before about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so, rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without any strings or stipulations. And for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Hubert. So we have another name. We have Hartley, who is, I don't even know what you call this, servant? Sure. Servant quarters. And then there are 12 major keys. So this is the, I believe this statement was found to be false, right? So there should be more. Well, what do you know, our run's not completely dead yet, but it's getting pretty close. Oh, and I guess I could kind of try to drain the aquarium too. If I wanted to mess around with it, was there anything worth it to try? Oh wait, no. No, oh wait, I thought that was a letter. Never mind. I don't see anything. Your chance of finding no items in green rooms, that would just kill the run. That would be really nice right now. A freezer. If you think I get the freezer, you like freeze your money and your gems. Yep, that's the end of it. Had a respectable in that time. This game is actually really tricky. I am legitimately trying here. Okay. We could put a storeroom here in the beginning, a hallway, or a closet. Honestly, I do kind of like the idea of just putting a dead end here. Getting ourselves a pretty decent start at the same time. Put a hallway here. Observatory to start, so we can check in on our stars. Not a bad pick. A spare room here. Den, so they can get an extra gem. I'm okay with the closet, honestly. Start making our way more towards the center of the room. What is... Running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distance across the estate and grounds. Interesting. I put a nursery here, honestly. I don't like it because it means our only way of actually progressing is going through the... Ooh, some dice. Yes, please. Our only way to progressing to the house is on our left side, but I can come back to the hallway and hopefully get a draft another dead end card. Or just kind of a room that we want to get out of the deck anyway. Like a chapel here would not be terrible. Just get it out. Okay. I don't hate the parlor. We'll grab that for some extra gems. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. That cannot be true. So we know that one's a false statement. Okay, so here's the thing. We can cross this one off as a false. The thing is trying to figure out which one of these are true. 2 statements are false. Would be, if that is true, statements are in a box with a false statement. Gems are in a box with a false statement. So if this is true. 2 statements are false. If that is true, then this would be false. If this was false, these 2 statements are... I'm trying to think. There's a logic behind here. If this is false and this is true, this would make this a true statement. Like, right? It doesn't make sense, is what I'm trying to say. I think it's this box. I can't process in the words of why that makes sense to me, but in general, like, it would be against the rules if this was the true statement and this was the false one, because this would, if this can't be a false statement, with there being two, something about it doesn't add up. I can't describe it. Just that was my thinking. We'll take a corridor. Why not? Oof, gymnasium here. You know what? I actually I gotta roll. So I'm gonna take it actually, because we're gonna take the passageway. I like the passageway. I'm actually going to take the kitchen. A morning... Ooh, that's actually not bad, because the morning room's pretty good. I believe it gives us a few gems, and gets us a good start for the next day. Take the west wing hallway. Create another dead end over here. Yeah, I'm okay with the utility closet there. Oh, wait. We'll make this even better for ourselves. Because we should have set the security system to... when the keycard system's off, then those doors should be unlocked. So we should be set now for that. Honestly, this is a pretty good start. It gets rid of all of our coins, but I do like this. Okay, so if I had a servant's quarters and the maid's quarters, I could do that to run payroll. Sure, take the nook. Got a magnifying glass. Hallway doors are always unlocked with that. That wouldn't be the... Can't afford it anyway. Dead end. Let's get it out of the deck. There is a thing with checking the email in the office, but I need to get the password to connect to the network, and I'm not sure where to get that yet. So that's kind of the problem I'm running into. It's the only one that continues. Hell yeah. So this room is nice because it gives us some... Not only it gives us gems, but it also sets us up, gives a nice bonus for the day tomorrow too. And we get an upgrade desk. Okay, this already made everything worth it. Okay. So the reason why that made things worth it, because we can go back to the office and use the upgrade disc on that. Take the dark room. Okay, that's fine. Because what I'm going to do is go back to the office. This already made the run great. Enter. We're going to exit, please. And we are just going to go do that. Bunk room. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. If you have exactly 2 green rooms in this room, double your gems. Or if you have exactly 2 shops drafting this room, double your money. I like the doubling my gems, because the gems are how we're needing to get special rooms. And it's like the special rooms are the ones that are like really helping us out at this point. So the power stays on. And we can see what we can draft. I don't hate the pantry. I don't like the gymnasium, but I'm pretty sure we turned it off. Yeah, I thought we turned it off. The mail room. Simon P. Jones, Dad. The grand realm of Fen-Eris. In fog we are lost, and in fire we are found. Hey buddy, how's it going there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared about being alone in this length of time. I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine that you're happy as a clam, perfectly content on an estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you are currently in the garage packing the tent. I want to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow on that as a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. I'll do all the preparations. I'm not sure I'm going to have the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might want to feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Hubert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him, so do us both a favor and be excited. The house really is amazing. Almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer's trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. By my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliched expressions. When we say farewell, later alligator, Dad. Yes, you get some sleep each night, and don't spend all your time each day playing didgeridoo blocks. It's interesting to note here, from a puzzle perspective, okay? Every letter we have gotten in the game has been associated with the name. You know, signing off on who's writing it. The only letter that we're not going to get a name out of is from one from our father. As if it's intentionally hiding his name. That is what makes, like, just from... It's like they're setting up the mystery of, like, maybe there's, like, a hint there. I don't want to be all seeing the puppet strings, but that's just interesting to me. It doesn't even have a name. Okay, that's the funny thing. There's not even a name on the letter itself. It's just Dad. You know, just some things to keep note of. That's all we're doing, is making notes of things. What did that do, actually? The coupon book, save 1 coin on each person you make on the estate. That's pretty nice, actually. Please return all correspondence that you received from Denny Ravane to the sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Someone was stealing the Baron's mail. Okay, utility room. More detailed instructions sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button to activate blue when they're green. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. All 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay. One thing of note here. We have his first name, Denny Ravine. So just gonna make a quick note of that. Our notebook here. All right. I know we are not getting close to the Antichamber, but I am getting secrets, and I like secrets. The only thing that continues the run is the secret passage. And the secret passage is interesting because we can kind of choose which color room we want. Gold would be shops, red would be danger room, purple is like bedrooms, greeneries for the green one, and hallways. Let's go with the green room. Green rooms are interesting. Now, why is that? Oh, because... Wait. Why was the special cost bypassed on this one? Damn. That sucks. That really sucks. I thought we were doing pretty well. This... Let's keep going. I can do this. It's just gonna take me being a little bit smarter. Okay, so items for post, make an offering, receive a blessing, or the shelter. I think we're done with the shelter. We don't longer need that. I guess the negative effects on 3 red rooms isn't too terrible. I'm tempted to see what a trading post does. Because I don't have any items now. But maybe when I get some stuff. Huh, what am I doing here? Okay. Hmm. Trying to understand. Okay, so this moves like the yellow square that's here, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's something there and I'm just not understanding it. I think what I'll do is if I find some items there, I'll take it back to the trading post and see what happens. Maybe they'll give me like a secret item. I need to find the terminal password. That's what might be screwing me just a little bit. Okay, nice. Not happy with the closet, but I'll take it. Lose half my... Fuck that. We'll check that one out in a minute. Oh no. Okay, so I won't be able to see one of my floor plans from taking that one. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Did this. What is... I need to be able to see this. Like, oh, fuck. I might need a magnifying glass, so that's... Our goal for right now is maybe magnifying glass for that note. I mean, you kind of... I feel like you have to at this point. I got enough money to make the kitchen worth it. Yeah, bacon and eggs. Good pick. Ooh, mailroom. Sleeping mask, silver key, and 2 keys. Okay. Shame I didn't find another magnifying glass in here. I've happily taken that. So the only thing from at this point is the archives. See if there's anything new in there for us. I haven't checked that out yet. And the corridor. Let's see here. What's in the archives for us? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Miriam Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird is chosen as the Herald's Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was for her, of course, for her debut effort. She is no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative to Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary has been using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swinburne author never considered herself success. She can find my son was the one that actually got me started into writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Mary Goat had elaborated in the previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and inflexible love for the color red. The statement has been held to some much skepticism. Many pundits that viewed the book was rather a thinly veiled political critique of the royalist family and her unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Okay. We have a bit of interesting things here. So, Red Prince is being associated with us. Interesting. One more step. Okay. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a persons of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed the authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who have also called themselves the Children of Blackwater. Huffington Post press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This will not be the first time the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy. The charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold was announced to split from her long-term publishing partner, the Huffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of a fellow author and colleague, Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Let's see. Manning in white at a press function was seen at the corner of a suspicious bag waved down by a local third major last year. It's participated charged by the Crown. Manning was last. The trial began for grand treason. No traces discovered of Cynthia Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories were written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend at 3:45 Friday, getting into the carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Jones has never arrived home and the carriage driver could not be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned and have not deemed the case to be foul play. An out-of-character incident at this point, we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen a dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Finairs have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high personages, and access has never been granted to the outside noble circles. Not least until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum's grounds, searching for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders in breaching the south wall and furnishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is a renowned ruby crown of Oran Heiress. The priceless crown jewels whose arrived worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If the rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that that was politically motivated. And that was one of the gems that we found earlier, too. Okay. From the red letter. Huh. That is terrible, and I don't like it. That one's another one that's really iffy, but it would kind of give us 3 gems to play with. I'm willing to take it. Here's hoping that this is a good one. You know what? I had to take it. And it kind of helps me out. I'll take that. That's easy choice. Okay. And hope. Okay, so let's see here. Gems are in a box with a statement. Okay. Okay, not great, but I'll take it. Still making progress. Drawing room here, maybe? No, I don't like the drawing room. I'll take this. And I get this one of all of them. Okay. This will take me to the study. I haven't hit the study yet. I'm wondering... We have another safe. Thank you. So we have another safe here. Okay. We got a key card. I don't know if it's possible. So little time left. I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms in the house. I need a process instead of twos, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional. I think we can pull this off by Thursday. Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Okay, I understand what it's trying to get at. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to figure this out. How am I going to do this? Fuck. Okay. 1 second. I need to open up another thing. Fuck me. So what I need is we are going to draw a... One, two, three, four. Hold on. Need to do... How do I do this? Okay. Wait, you know what? Just doing this. 2, 3. Okay, it's not neat, but it'll do what I need to. So we know this is an F. And I'm gonna have to go through every fucking room of this house, and trying to fill this out as I go, which is going to be super fun to do. Okay. You can probably even start here. So we have an ampersand in a sand, maybe like desert. So let's see. This would be 4 up on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the missing letter would be S. That. Okay, everything on the bottom is going to be a dead end anyway. So what I probably want to do is just use this. Excuse me? Ooh, that opened up one of the antechamber doors. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have tent. Oh, okay, so maybe tent and 10. So, this one would be a T. Oh shit, I didn't even notice chat was going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore anybody. I need to fix that somehow. My chat is like... I got all my notes and everything blocking chat. I'm sorry about that. We don't haven't seen this one yet. That would be kind of... Check that out. Okay, so this one is above the bedroom. And this would be... Coat and Coast. So this would be an S room? Go away, there we go. Alright, so what are you? Alazar. Open you up? No? Let's see what you're all about.
And as it was foretold,
That's not great at all.
I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was extremely helpful and not vague at all. Alright then. Sure, we'll just keep going. Ooh, the library. Okay, so this is interesting. We can read her other book. Oh, what should I hear? You know what? This is actually kind of helpful what I was going to go into before. Okay, I think I messed up. There is a room called the how do I put this? Okay, I'm looking at this list here and it's throwing me off. There was a room called the bunk room, which we assume was two brothers. Now, this is the part that was interesting to me. We have Hubert and Simon, who were kind of around. They tried it out about the same time too. So, I thought that that letter that we read was from Simon ourselves. I don't think it was. Actually, no. Now that I think about it. I don't think the Simon in the bunk room is us Simon. Even though it says we were here as kids before. I think Simon is another member of the family. There's another Simon in the family who is brothers with Hubert. And that's where I was mistaken. I thought we had a brother. I think Hubert was the brother, Herbie being a shorthand for Hubert, or Herbert. So I don't think we have a... I think we don't have a brother. But then what's interesting to me is that... Okay, we'll see. Because the nursery is where we found the Red Prince. And the Red Prince was, as she said, was written about us. Our infatuation with the color red. And in the nursery, like, the reason why it's throwing me off is, like, the nursery also having two beds in it. That also gives into the idea that we had a brother. Actually, let's just read this first. Okay, I'm gonna look at the borrows in a minute. Let's read the book. I am a dare bird. I am daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, a ride on the wave bird. This is not a dare. There is not a dare I would not do. There is no depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea I like sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not the sea, is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird, you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, on my behalf. I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. Will I say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat? A bit depressing. So, what I was going to say here, so in 85 we have Hubert signing out, Miss Peterson. Do we have a Peterson yet? No, I don't think we did. Be another thing to keep an eye on. I think Simon here is like probably us, just like our writing style, just as a kid. And Miss Peterson, check that out again. And Babbage. And then Detective Don Mergel, or Bon Mergel, he checked out the book, probably in the pursuit of trying to figure out where missing Marion went. And then obviously the last one is us. So that's actually kind of interesting. So there's a treasure in the last room before the antechamber. Oh, that's useful. Like, unironically, this is pretty useful for me because I can just kind of open it to the ways that I need to go. Okay. Oh, that's nice too. Okay. I kind of want to check out the workshop, to be honest with you. I haven't been in here, and I want to see... The true box does not always contain the prize. Okay, I think we kind of figured that out on our own, but it's nice to know that at the very least. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. Okay, so this would be another way to find out about this, okay? Because so, I do like that. So we found the study, right? Which gave us the clue about each letter in the room. But if we stumbled upon here, and looked up here, this would be a stage and a stag, right? Yeah. But then the workshop itself is telling you the letter that's missing that you'd apply to this room. So I kind of like that a little bit. So this is going to be... Let's see. My paint. So not 1, 2, 3. One more. And this would be E. Interesting. Well, how the hell do I use that? Reminder that meeting adjourns. Take all off conferences and place them in the office safe. Safe code 9083. But if it's a red note, right? So this is false. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several rooms. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in this room instead. Anything here for us? Probably not. So we have spine and pine. So 1, 2, 3. S. No. Blueprints. Notes. Secret. Okay. So I don't lose this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We actually have the key card, so we can just go ahead and pop that in there. Dining room. Dining room continues. Hey, look at that. Country stew pie. Boiled chuck stew, layered with then baked to perfection, topped with the mashed potato, Parmesan cheese. Oh my goodness. Yes, please. That sounds delicious. Okay. Let's go. Chest. Either that or a box? And a graph. I will be honest, I'm not sure the correlation between these two. That's one I might be lost on. Actually. It's locked. Weight room. It really wants me to take the weight room. Jesus. That's unfortunate. Lantern and airplane. Light. Flight and light. That's what it is. Okay. So... So I can get that one. Flight and light. That makes sense. Okay. So this is plus 16. Plus 19. Minus 14. 5. 4. That's 20. That's 2. Okay, so add 7. 4. 20. 10. Wait, what? Try it again. 5. 4 times 5 is 20. It's 2. So it's plus 7. Minus 3 is 4. 40. 20. I don't feel like using my special key there. The run's not dead. Because I could still use the rotunda to, like, turn this way. And we could still kind of explore these ones. So I think we're fine. This one, I'm lost on what the letter could be. If I could figure out the rest of them, I might be able to figure it out on my own. Oh, I didn't get the Nook one either. So why don't we get that too? Of a bat. And a boat. Bat and boat, so this is going to be O. 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 Okay. Getting some of these filled out. So we got rain and gotta be grain, right? Okay. Going. Boiler room, courtyard. I don't have any gems. It's gotta be this room. Fuck. But we get another letter. So tube in tub. So key. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be it for us on this one. I'll keep trying to go a little bit further, but I think until I get more keys, which is our and then there's this. How do I activate that? I am a bit lost on that one. Oops. You're locked? Yep, you're locked. Okay, and that'll set us up going back. I hate it, but it's really, I can't think of another one. So, a bird and a crown. Crow and crown. This would be an N. This one is... Okay. Locked. Should have the key card. Oh, okay. Actually, this would be really nice. So what I'm thinking, okay, because when I enter back into the, actually, I take the shovel back, right? I'm gonna put the key card. Oh, the key card of the treasure map. Actually, hold up. So treasure map says there is a treasure right in this next room, right? If I can figure out how to open that door, we might be able to get that. So I'm going to check the item. I'm going to actually check my key card. So that way when we get the, if we get the coat check, the next run, we can get the key card immediately. So what do we have here? Match. Green. Wheat. Fire. I don't know this one. Porch. No, I can't think of the connection. Thing is, I think that's gonna do it for me because I'm not sure how much further I could go. I could try maybe going for the... I mean, I keep kind of go back and forth in here, and that would give me some extra... It feels a little cheap to do that, but I think... Is it actually helping me? Oh, it might not actually. Whatever. That's locked. Take this room. Damn it. Oh, that's the end. Because I brought the key card back at the code check and it wouldn't be worth going all the way back. Alright, I have a still pretty okay run. I want to give it one more shot, then that might be the end of the stream here. I could have... Oh, I didn't go back to the trading post. The whole reason I took the trading post to see what I could... Oh, that's... Bleh. Forgot about it. Okay. So let's see if we can fill out some of these earlier rooms. So we already had... They gave us the face and ace one. Let's see what's this way. Grab a hallway. Okay, so we got... Rare hands and a crowbar. So I can probably do like pray and pry. So that would be maybe A here. Let's see. Kitchen wouldn't be terrible, but I think I like the nook better. Grab a nook. Okay, so it looks like we got some pudding or flan. Sand. Oh, is this really just like desert and desert? A dessert? Pretty sure that's just an extra S? Oh, why did I pick the chapel? The chapel doesn't help us here because it doesn't really give us anything. We don't get paintings from red room, this red room. But that's fine. Commissary parlor. I'm gonna take the corridor. We have a boat and a bird. So, row and row. B. Okay, in the garage. Yep, I'll take that. It's fine. If we get a power room, I could get there. We can go to the outside room. So I'll happily take that every time. Well, why not set a commissary here up? We kind of just a little shortcut here. Stair and star. Okay, this is kind of be what I was showing off before. Or the storeroom. Storeroom might not be terrible. I actually got to take the storeroom. I was going to say in the nursery, we have like 2 beds in there. So it like made it seem like we find the Red Prince in there, which has, the mother said was, our mother said wrote for us. So that also kind of makes it seem like we have a brother too. Got a bridge and a bride. So this one is G, obviously. So we're just kind of coming together. I don't have all the letters yet, but... Parlor, a bedroom. Parlor, why not? Tree and a bobby pin. So what is this? Pen and pine. So E. Box next to this is true. Both boxes next to us contain gems. That's false, that's false. This one's got to be true. Fuck you. I like a pantry here. Oh, that sucks. This one is H. Cart in car? Okay. I'm getting something with like 8 safes. I'm not sure what that means. Security room here. Maybe it'll give me something nice. Please be nice to me. No. Oh, well, it gives me a gem. So peas and mountaintop. So that's probably what, a K? Or peak and P? I hate this. Just straight up hate it. Okay, so match. Okay, so we don't know what is in the dark room, so we have to pass on that one at the moment. Actually, I kind of think I already know that one. Wait, how did I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did I screw up? I screwed up somewhere. Because if I already have this box filled out, but I have it filled out with a different letter. Okay, well, let's fix this then. That should be 4. And this one should... E. A, an S. Den. Den is free, and we get a gem out of it, so I'll happily take it. Oink. Okay. Tent 10. Wait, what? How did I screw this up? Because this is showing... Hold up. I royally screwed something up here. Okay, so this is probably like pane and plane. So L would be here. Sure, I'll take the conference room. Plan. And plant. Okay. Okay, so we got paint, like a painting the globe, planet, and there's just this one again, which is like box, crate. Oh, wait. Maybe like create and crate. That makes sense? I think that makes sense. So if that's... If we go with that one, that was probably E. That one might be a leap, but we might see. Okay, so we have a path open to the antechamber. If we can figure out how to open up the right side, we do have that. I'll go ahead and grab that for some 20 additional steps. I'm going to save the 2 keys I have for right now. And we're going to go back. Oh, look at that. It, like, keeps it drained. Okay, so that's some easy money. So we have a cart, mine cart, and raft, That's another one I'm not really sure the connection on. Mine and... no. Mine... I couldn't tell you. Oh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that doesn't help me, does it? 2 green rooms. If you have exactly two green rooms, you double your money, which I don't have any money, which sucks. So I'll put the boudoir here. There's a commissary, so I could probably see what the commissary has. I got a lot of money. Maybe it'll have a magnifying glass and I can read the note here. So we have options. I got plenty of steps to kind of walk around here. Give me something good. Hey, look at that! 2 keys just for doing that. Paid for itself, I'd say. And 2 more keys! Fuck yeah! Alright. So now we've got some options. Oh, wait. Let's go back to the commissary. See if it's got anything we can buy. Probably could have bought the sledgehammer. That could have saved us the keys, but it's whatever. You know, maybe just finding a couple gems to kind of help us. Was a good call. I don't remember what opens the right side, which is a problem. I think it's I think it's the secret garden. Which, and even to get into the secret garden, you need a special key for. Should we buy... there you go. 5 for 5, why not? So the boudoir has a locked door we can explore. Oh, I didn't check this room either. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I'm getting. So we got a tiger here. In like tier, T-I-E-R, tiger. Maybe this is G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Crafting from the library, less common. I'll take less common. The magnifying glass. Awesome. I needed this. Cool. Plane. I don't know. I actually don't know. It's supposed to be E, but I'm not sure if even that's the right letter because I don't know what could... Plane... okay, so we got Swimbird. Maybe we can do Sightseeing Guide of Reddington. Why not? See what that's about. Oh my god, there's just so much. A major key and a minor key. We've not seen this room, so I kind of want to see what it's about. Ooh, okay. We got the key to the secret garden. Find here within these first words song the key you seek in Major's tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. A fair note held is. Oh no, okay. Hold up, okay. So we have another puzzle here. Fuck. We also have music sheets. And on the first one, first, two words. Three on four the okay, and there's music pages throughout the rest of the I gotta try to find. What is this? Denoted in verse. What? Okay, let me just compare my paint now. So this is Stage and Stag, right? Should be... I don't... One, two, three, four. This should be E. Makes me question another one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Checking out another book. Where else could we go? Back up to the dining room. And maybe we can use the secret garden key, but does it even open the right side? That's kind of the problem. I'm proud of that. I was able to figure that out today. That one took a little while for me because I'm kind of stupid. Okay, secret guard key doesn't fit. Key doesn't fit. What do you mean the key doesn't fit? Okay, I can use this room, get to the other side. We get a shovel. Fine, open that up. I'll take it. What do you got for me? Oh, that's worth one key for 3. I'll happily take. I'm actually kind of getting a little stressful, to be honest with you, because it's like we're so close. Like I don't want to fuck it up. You gotta take the pump room. Everything else is a dead end. Okay, nope, that's it. There's nothing left. That's unfortunate, actually. Because I was right there. Why does it always seem like the last run is like right there? But I will say I think I've kind of filled out some of this. We know about the music notes now, so that's a key thing that we got to keep out for. But we have to find the other music sheets. I know where there's two of them. One's in the workshop. I know we found that, and the other one was in the morning room. So that's something we got to keep an eye out for, and we can kind of get the pieces for that. Um, we got one of the secret red letters by going into the shelter. So that was another thing I was kind of proud that we figured out. And yeah, that's you know, we didn't get into the room, but I'm happy for the progress I did make. I'm gonna call it a day there. Probably the last run I do for tonight, but I'm enjoying this. I know it's kind of doing a lot of the same thing over and over again, but I don't know. I like piecing together on what is going on. Till next time, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you probably next week. I'm gonna try to do this as a weekly thing where I have a 2 3 hour stream. Helen.